Hello, good afternoon to all of us. Our topic is all about the Tagbanua Criminal Justice System known as Panglao Tribal Justice System. The Tagbanua or Tagbanua may have been derived from the word Taga, which means people from, and Banwa, which means countryside, now referring to people from the inland area. It is the most distributed group in Palawan Island, occupying areas in the northern, central, and southern parts of Palawan, particularly the eastern and western coastal areas. Researcher Bayer found out that the Tagbanwa are predominantly Indonesians, mixtures of Mongols and Maya. Tagbanwa have undergone their main historical transitions, which are: first, the indigenous period, during which there were prehistoric contacts and trade with Hindu-Indonesian culture. Second is the Muslim period, which includes contact with the sultanates of Borneo and the Muslims of Sulu and Mindanao. Third is the Spanish-American and contemporary period. It is an early relationship with Brunei, with the first Sultan of Brunei from the place called Brunei. Formal historical development begins with the colonization of the Philippines in 1521, when Magellan shipwrecked in Palawan for provisions. Tagbanwa also believe in native gods, especially in four gods: Magindusa or Nagabakan, it's the Lord of Heavens and a punisher of crime. Polo is the benevolent spirit and god of the sea, whose help is invoked during time of illness. Seduminados, god of earth, whose favor is sought in order to have a good harvest. And last, Tabyakon lives in the deep bowels of earth. Also, the entry of the United States as the new colonial administrators significant in the islands of Palawan and to the Tagbanwas. First is internal migration from the Visayas Islands and from the Luzon. Second is the dominance of the Christian religion, and last is the absorption of the islands into economic and political mainstream. Tagbanwa culture.
Go to the Tagbanua culture. They plant, their practices are they plant rice, kamote, corn, taro, millet, and cassava. They mainly plant rice so that they produce rice wine for the purpose of ritual, and this ritual for the pagdidiwata. They do the pagdidiwata to thanksgiving to the spirit. They offer food and rice wine. They also famous the beautifully crafted body accessories like the brace, anklets, and these are made of wood. They also known for their expertise in basket weaving and wood carving. Example of this is the big rice basket, and this is made of wood and rattan and bamboo. It's the blackened animal mud. Tagbanwa also self-sufficient, supplementing their needs by hunting, fishing, and industrial art. Example of these are they collect honey, hunting wild fish, fishing, and industrial art. Tagbanwa Criminal Justice System, Bandi. This is a punishment and penalties of the Tagbanwa, which consists of fines and reimbursement towards the injured party. Corporal punishment is rarely imposed. This occur only the manner is such as not admit of any more mild or lenient penalty.
So the Tagbanua Criminal Justice System. So we have to discuss about punishment and penalties of Tagbanuas consists of fines. We also called bandi. Ito yung tinatawag nilang parusa sa Tagbanuas na binubuo ng mga multa patungo sa napinsalang partido. So we also crimes in Tagbanua law. For number one, so for example, for number one is If you married your relatives or near to your close relatives, they punish you with confined in a case made of thorny reeds and thrown you into the sea. So number 2, murder crime punishable with fine or blood money not exceeding 500 bandi. So this fine is paid to the family of the deceased if the murderer has no sufficient means to pay the entire amount of the fine. The relatives of the deceased have the right to avenge themselves upon the murderer or any of his relatives. Robbery crime punishable with returning back what has been stolen. So for number 3 is robbery crime punishable with returning back what has been stolen. So even if you return what you stole, there is also punishment. He, she punished with heavy fines with 30 slashes with a tongue of a whip. Adultery crime punishable with a payment of executable fines. We have also adultery crime punishment. If the fines are duly paid, the woman has the right to go to Sony. After that, other place with her lover, leaving the husband with the property gained by settlement. And last, drunkenness with disorderly conduct punishable with tying the culprit one of the posts of their house until he has recovered his mental balance. So in number 5, drunkenness also has punishment because if you drunk and you disorderly do anything, then they tie you to the post until you recovered your mental balance. After that, they counsel you or give you some advice that you will not repeat your acts or you never repeat what you did. So that's all for Tagbanuas. The Tagbanuas methodology, it is part of the religious belief and superstitions that has shaped the Tagbanuas way of life. Beliefs in heaven, hell, and human soul. Mangindusa is one of the 4 highly revered god of the Tagbanuas mythology and also known as the Lord of the Heavens. He dwells in a sphere called Awan-Awan, a place beyond the langit in a region between the sky world and the earth. He lives with his wife Gawan, his messenger, and other celestial being. He has been traditionally considered as the Punisher or Dusa. In the Tagbanua society, the only recognized public dusa is sumbang. In crime is of incest, in this case, mangindusa hold the society responsible for the sumbang. That's all for the Tagbanua mythology. Thank you.